Shabbat Shalom, everybody. This week's Torah portion is Devarim, and begins the book of Deuteronomy, which is the second telling of the events that already took place. But in the book of Deuteronomy, there's a pivot away from the way in which they were told before, acknowledging a change in the ways in which the Jewish people were relating to their faith and relating to what it meant to be Jewish. What had happened over time is that the Jewish people became disengaged from Jewish life. They disconnected from their communities. And so the book of Deuteronomy comes back and shows up as a way to remind those Jews, to remind those people, that disengagement comes at a cost. That there are things that will happen as a result of your disengagement. And it won't only affect you, but it will affect the entire community. Famously, in the second paragraph of the Shema, which is in the book of Deuteronomy, it says that if you leave the path, if you stop worshiping, if you stop your connection with God and with community, then rain will stop to fall. Which is obviously something that doesn't only affect one individual, but affects so many other people as well. It's not a coincidence that we also read this Torah portion on the Shabbat right before Tisha B'Av, as a reminder that when the Israelites disengaged from Jewish life, when they disengaged from their connection to God, when they engaged in idolatry, that there was a penalty that came as a result of that, and the temple was destroyed, and the people were exiled. That disengagement comes at a cost. For so many, as we look at our world today, as we look at the unique challenges, as we look at the reality on the ground, there's a great fear of what disengagement will inevitably follow. There are concerns that are being expressed from synagogues across the world. What's going to happen with our membership? What's going to happen for the high holidays this year? Will people continue to disengage, or will they connect? And then it's our task to remind everyone that disengagement, just as was true with Deuteronomy and just as was true with Tisha B'Av, disengagement comes at a cost, it comes at a price. And as a result of that, things happen not only to ourselves, but to the broader community as well. And so as we approach the end of July, here at Keilat Beth Israel, we've asked those who have been members of our synagogue to renew their membership by the end of July or as soon as possible, so that we can continue to serve you as well as we have to continue to serve you in this time of the pandemic as best as we possibly can. But it's also a reminder that if people don't step up, if people disengage, a real cost may transpire. That we won't be able to serve you in the ways that we have before. We won't be able to continue to provide the amazing resources that we provided you for so long. And so I hope that we can all learn from the teachings of Deuteronomy, that we can all learn from the teachings of Tisha B'Av, and from this time in which we're in, not to disengage, but to re-engage. Not to sit on the sidelines, but to step forward and say that this is my time to step up. That I have a unique opportunity to shape what the Jewish future looks like. And I can do so by showing up, by engaging in a meaningful way. And then we can truly take those messages to heart. We can truly shape our world in meaningful ways. And we can create a Jewish community of which all of us can be proud. Shabbat Shalom.